Today, we're going to talk about Daniel and the lions.
Yay!
Many years had gone by since Daniel had been taken a prisoner to Babylon. He had grown to be a wise, good man. And now a new king sat upon the royal throne. The new king soon learned that no matter what happened, he could trust Daniel. So the new king made Daniel ruler next to himself.
Over all the people of the kingdom, over all the wise men of the kingdom, over all the princes of the kingdoms.
The princes became angry when the king made Daniel ruler over next to him. So angry, they began plotting a way to get rid of Daniel, said a sly prince.
We'll find some fault in him and go tell the king.
So the prince watched Daniel, but not a fault could they find in him. Daniel didn't lie, he didn't cheat, he was never late. He did his work very well.
I know what we can do,
said the sly prince.
Tell us!
Towards the princes.
What can we do?
Have you not seen Daniel open his window toward Jerusalem, morning, noon, and night? Have you not heard him pray to God of heaven? Asked the sly prince. Well, we'll write a law that anyone who prays to any god except the king for 30 days shall be thrown into the lion's den.
The king will be so pleased,
said the prince. He'll not think of Daniel. He will seal the law.
Ho, ho, ho,
laughed the princes.
Daniel will be thrown into the lion's den.
Oh no! The princes wrote the law and took it to the king.
Oh, king, we wish to
honor
you,
said the sly one. We have written a law that anyone who prays to any god except you, O king, for 30 days he shall be thrown into the lion's den. The king was pleased. He asked for wax that he might seal the law. A servant dripped melt wax on the paper. The king pressed the ring to it, and so the law was sealed. It could not be changed.
So, if Daniel was being thrown into the den, they would never ever change that.
That's right. Messengers were stationed on the city streets to read the new law to the people.
Hear ye,
shouted the messengers.
He would praise to any god other than the king. For 30 days shall be thrown into the lion's den.
Father and mother stopped to listen. Boys and girls stopped to listen. Daniel stood to listen to the reading of this strange new law. Will Daniel pray to God?
I don't know.
Several of the princes hurried down the street that led to Daniel's house. They hid where they could see the window that he always opened and prayed. They saw Daniel come home and go into the house.
Would Daniel open his window and pray as well, always?
Perhaps he would pray in his closet today. Maybe he wouldn't pray at all until the 30 days were past. Anxiously, the princess watched and waited, and then Daniel's window opened wide. The princes saw Daniel kneel in the open windows. They heard him pray to the God of heaven. They didn't wait to Daniel to say amen. They raced to tell the other princes
what they had seen and heard.
Daniel lad would go to the king. Their plan had worked. Daniel will be thrown into the lion's den. The king was sad, so sad for his friend Daniel. He was very sorry that he had sealed the law. Guards brought Daniel to the lion's den. Other guards rolled away the stone from the opening to the den.
The lions were hungry. They roared.
How does the lion sound?
Roar!
That's right. They roared so loudly, the ground trembled. One guard seized Daniel's arms, another his foot. They threw him among the roaring lions. The lions were hungry. They growled. Suddenly, everything became quiet. The lions no longer roared. The ground no longer trembled. The proud princes smiled at one another. They were rid of Daniel. They were sure that they would never see him again. But the king cried, very sad. Day turned into night. The moon came up. Hundreds of stars sparkled in the dark night sky. The king couldn't sleep. He refused to eat. He allowed on the music to be played. From time to time, he listened toward the window. Often, one another night, the lions roared. But tonight, the lions was quiet. Did they eat Daniel?
No.
Anxiously, the king called, down into the den. "Oh, Daniel, is the God whom you serve able to deliver thee from the lions?" Would Daniel answer? Was he still alive? From down in the lions den came Daniel's quiet voice.
"O king, live forever. My God had sent his angel and had shoot the lion's mouth, that they have not hurt me."
He's alive! Yay! Joyously, the king ordered the guard to take Daniel up out of the lion's den. The guards let down a rope to Daniel. Hardly was Daniel out of the den when the lions began to roar. The ground trembled, but there wasn't a tear in Daniel's clothes.
There wasn't a claw mark on his hand. There wasn't a scratch on his face.
He's very safe now. Even as God sent an angel long ago to shut the lion's mouth to keep them from hurting Daniel. Just so he has promised to send an angel today to protect everyone who loves him. In his book, the God has written, "The angel of the Lord encampeth round about them that fear love him, and delivereth them." Psalm 34:7. Do you love him?
Yes!
That was the whole story of Daniel and the lions. Was it fun?
Yes!
I hope you guys enjoyed. And remember that God will send an angel to everyone.
And Daniel was thrown into the lion's den, but don't worry, God will send one angel and shut the lion's mouth and keep you safe.
That's right. I hope you guys enjoyed.
Bye-bye!